Hello! Look what we got today! Business Achievers Award, Women in Business.
Fantastic.
Well done.
It was a great achievement, It was, to me, this year was very tough for everyone. I believe it is one of the toughest year for families, workers, people. Everyone is actually going through a tough phase.
Yeah, just imagine like last year about this time we were planning on international travel, and we were actually planning on 2020 that we are going to take our products into new markets, doing research about the new products that we're going to launch, doing market study, international market study and all that. Then unfortunately, COVID hit. Remember, we were just about to book our flights to go back to Dubai and Saudi and India for our products. We had big plans and big dreams like a lot of businesses, and then we had to change everything.
No, I think it's changed everyone's perspective about the life, perspective of how business need to be run, how we need to see our future. It was a big hard blow to a lot of people. And I can see that when starting from that point where everything have to change, our employees, we have to look after our employees side, we have to look after our patient side, we have to look after the community. I put a lot of pressure on us as a business and how to run in that unprecedented time, But I think, we have done reasonably well. I think we have done a great job.
I think it was April, it really hit. And at that time, I still remember we got together, first both of us, and like, okay, we are in a situation now, we are going to be hit with COVID. Things are going to be changing. So there's so many different aspects that we got to think about. Our own safety, because that we have a family. We got 2 young children, 4 years and 7 years at the time. Quite quickly, we grouped and we introduced the telephone lines, the call center. That is something that we are really proud of, aren't we? The whole thing from planning to implementation was like 2 to 3 weeks.
One of the things which I probably reinforced at that time, Amtan as a team, how the team members came together and worked it well. I think that is probably one of the reasons why we've been recognized in the business community with awards and things like that. Is because of the teamwork is so powerful. You can just make anything happen, and I think I'm so glad that I'm working with a team which has got the same vision what we need to achieve as well.
Absolutely. And then moving on from that, we then got over that. Remarkably, we got over that with support of the community. We had a lot of community discussions, and remember in Norfolk State School, how we can actually work as medical team with our community in increasing awareness, spreading the message of simple things, which now it's become a normal culture. That is safe distance, social distancing, washing hand sanitizer. It's now become like a norm. And then normality in a way started setting in. And that normality kind of raised new challenges. And new challenges raised new opportunities. And we knew the need, isn't it?
I think there is a lot of innovative concept came in that period, and contributed by many team members, many people, and we just come out with things like drive-through vaccination clinics. It probably we are the one of the first I think the second in Australia and first in Gold Coast we introduced that drive-through vaccination. These are things which you can only do with the help of a good team and the help of a good community who support your business as well.
Absolutely, it was remarkable. And even being on site, the vibe that you have. No one was actually worried about whether they are going to catch COVID or not. It was all about, we have to be here, we got to do it, this is what our role is, let's do it. And what was outstanding was that we had people from the community who came in with food, who came in with flowers, who came in with sunscreen. And I mean, not that we were not using, but it was just a thought, it was just beautiful. And that was more, it gave us more power and gave us more fuel. It was so good for the team to feel that they were well regarded and well loved.
Yeah,
So,
I think as antenatal clinic, the Amtan Antenatal Clinic is one of a very community focused initiative, and I think it's taken very well. And I think we also looking in the future, focusing more on mental health is one of the main area which we are actually, and there's a lot of people are actually suffering, and there's there's not many services available. I'm really going to focus on as Amtan, really going to look at more on Amtan mental health areas as well.
yeah, and you have now really more than ever before involved in PHN, Primary Healthcare Network. So mental health, yeah, it's going to be our focus, and of course skin, you know.
I think that's one of the things we forget about, looking after our health when the crisis happen. You know, especially looking after our cancer screening, skin cancer screening. You know, our general well-being check. We forget about that. You know, prevention of heart disease, prevention of lung disease, cancers. I think one of the main area we really need to focus on, and probably we give not much importance, is like skin cancer. And I think Amtan's next initiative is actually really focusing on skin cancer awareness and preventing that skin cancer related death. You know, so I think it is very, very important. From as a Amtan as a company to prevent this very silent killer.
Yeah, well, our motto is nobody should die of skin cancer. So if it's been detected early, been looked after early, none of us should be affected by that at all. Yeah, in midst of all that, we still had all the skin products development and television shopping network and all that. I was kind of wondering what's going to happen to all that, because that's something that I really loved. But the whole year, what's happened is we were able to still do that through Skype and stuff. It's amazing what technology can do. So I was at my own home and talking to Television Shopping Network, talking about the new product. We launched a couple of new products this year, and guess what? We actually got nominated for the Best Product 2020 Television Awards. So those are just amazing when you look at the other aspect as well. In Skin Lab and Beauty Girls, they have done remarkably well. They are, they've been commented by the authorities about the safety practice and procedures that they adapt during treatments and the safety precautions in place. So yeah, overall, a big salute to the team.